Alright, let's see. Hey, you know what? Jimmy Butler, he's coming up in this draft. He slips pretty low. I'm not guaranteeing we can get him, but I'm just saying. Look for one in free agency. We kind of broke, though. Then that'd be my draft advice then. Jazz is my prediction. Jazz in 6. Yeah, if this goes past 5, there's something in the water in Charlotte, bro. Because we were the much better team. The Jazz are the much better team. Like, if we look position by position, the Jazz are probably better at every single position, except maybe point guard. The Jazz win game 1. The Bobcats win game 2. Let me see the box score. KD put up 40. 14, 10, 10. They shut Marbury down. See, that's the key, bro. And look, they whooped their ass, too. Ginóbili, Harrington, Ray Allen. That's right, I forgot. They got Ray and Ginóbili. Lou Williams, Greg Monroe, Mike Conley, Mario Chalmers. Man, he's only 21. Jazz 2-1. Jazz 3-1. I guess. Let's check it out, I guess. That seems to be the new tradition now. Now, if the Bobcats win again, if the Bobcats win this game, we're just sitting. It is 2:15. I don't know what time it is for y'all, but it's 2:15 for me. Oh, I was gonna say they won't let us watch. Harrington is that small forward. We had Harrington too. 3:15. Man, and you're still dealing with customers, Chuck. 3:15, 4:15. Nice. Late night hangouts, bro. What do we call these? The IDites? I don't know. You have 24/7 station. You get that? Ah, see. Nice, bro. You gotta be careful, though, man. Damn, look at Manu showing up in style. He's wearing black. Is that a secret sign? Manu said we're going to bed. Morning. What's up, Grumps? Was that you on the red play? I mean, shit, nobody come through tonight, anyways. On YouTube, my guy. Always chill. The always chill hour doesn't roll off though. The AC crew. That on my mother. PIMP. Look at this Bobcats court, yo. Nope, not this time. Oh, really? That wasn't you? Damn, somebody was over there hardening it up. Basement Chillers. I love that one. Basement Chillers is pretty good. What's your red play button? I follow you on here and the purple. It's I Do It Gaming for this. And then it's I Do It Cartoons for the film stuff. All I can think of is 7 and 59. Thanks, Jimmy, also, by the way, for following on the purple app also. I wish when you had done it, the little notification alert thing went off. Because I think it's cool. Is that why you were eating that stuff earlier, Chuck Nichols? That's just what you guys had in inventory or something? Gas station food gets a bad rap, man, but gas station food be slapping at the right time. I had a barbecue rib sandwich from a gas station the other day. Pretty good. Man, that was a ballsy shot, Manu. I brought it to work. Man, gas stations are like the only places that are like open 24/7 now. Casey's is fire if you make it to the Midwest. Dang, I gotta keep that in mind. Dang, Joe, I missed it. I totally missed what he just did. Harrington, damn. What were all these misses when we were playing? I can't believe Marbury's playing for his 2nd ring. It's insane. The guys who didn't win a ring and the guys who are winning rings is crazy. Simple yet clean. Casey's breakfast fire. Casey's breakfast pizza fire. God, step back, Mitty. Joe Johnson and Kevin Durant, man. Pure basketball players. But yeah, man, I'd love to try it out. Breakfast pizza? What makes it a breakfast pizza? There's like egg on it or something? Bro, are you crazy? Who the hell was that? Was that Greg Monroe? Did he just pull it from like half court? You know? Nice. Damn, we should have been leaving Marbury open for the threes. Oh! No, he did not. Drop step dunk over Marbury and Lopez, bro. Egg sauce or bacon nacho cheese. Oh, man, that sounds delicious. What? I know, right? This ain't 20-year-old Ray Allen, bro. This is like 34-year-old Ray Allen. Ooh, the get back, though. Oh, yeah, Larry Brown, Coach of the Year last year. Is that Jesus Shuttlesworth? Ray motherfucking Allen? Oh, my God, he's like that? I guess, man. Damn. I remember Ray Allen, he dunked on Tim Hardaway Jr. when Ray was on the Heat. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I think Tim Duncan dunked on Ray Allen. It was one or the other, I can't remember. The most valuable poet on the MIC. You know, now that we're out, I'm going to turn the music down real low, y'all. It makes editing so much easier when there's no voice being picked up. Milwaukee, Allen was like that. 2011, though, maybe. I'm telling you, he snuck somebody. I remember Manu dunked on Ray Allen in the finals one year. Pretty sure it was the year the Spurs won. A lot of bald heads out here. What's sad is if the Jazz win this series, this is the end of Marbury, bro. He goes out a 2-time champ, but he just leaves. I guess he's complacent with it. Also, guys, side question: is Marbury the second greatest point guard if they win this championship? You gotta think about it, dude. Is Magic, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Oscar Robinson, and the Jazz aren't aware, right? At least they got that first round pick with them, though. God, that trade still blows my mind. What would the Jazz look like if Paul George was out here? And Paul George on the Nets, too. That's like so odd to me for some reason. Damn, Brooke. If you ask me, in this universe, Marbury goes down as the 4th greatest point guard at the moment. He's behind, maybe 5th. He's behind Magic, Zeke, Stockton, and Oscar. Thanks for liking the live also, TC. 14,000 likes, dude. What's his personal accolades looking like? I know he made All-NBA a couple times. I'm pretty sure one of them was first. I got it in my Excel sheet. Actually, I'm not playing, so let me pull up my Excel sheet and find it out. He never won like an MVP though. In a few days I can tell you like his total numbers. Let's see, Marbury. Maybe he wasn't making all NBAs like I remember him. Yeah, I guess he's got an all NBA second. I don't remember I couldn't track the all-stars, so I just decided not to in the early games. Yeah, never won an award, but 2-time champion as a starting point guard though, bro. Thanks for liking the live, Jimmy. And was the first chip as the primary option. Yeah, dude. He was the one. It was a 1-2 punch with him and Stoudemire. And they actually pulled it out. The one thing with switching 2Ks, it's harder to track, so I get it. No, it's so much. Luckily, my buddy is a Excel whiz. But yeah, so I'm gonna be able to track like points and stuff, totals, but I won't be able to track like points per game and all that advanced stuff. But I'll have the ranks though. We'll know who the GOATs are. Damn, the fadeaway 3 Manu. Who does Manu think he is? Really? I guess if you have the VODs up too. Yeah. That's one thing I wish I was doing from the beginning was checking out the league leaders and stuff every year, but I don't know, I just wasn't. Bang! That was a good shot right at the end of the quarter. Hey, thanks for the lightning bolts, Jimmy. Jimmy, were you the one who said guys can't send roses to each other? Just wondering. Thanks for liking, Jacob. No. Yeah, somebody was like, he sent me a lightning bolt. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm used to like, I usually get like roses, so it's cool to see something new. He's like, yeah, dudes can't send roses to each other. And I was like, what? I was like, why not? What's wrong with giving roses to people? Pretty low scoring defensive affair here, huh? So now Roger Bell will start missing these shots. Thanks. Respect, Jimmy. In no way I was trying to pressure Jimmy into sending those. I appreciate you though, man. That's funny. Damn, man, I gotta get the Madden roster set up for tomorrow. These series are gonna be the death of me one day. Yeah, you know what I need to do? I need to put up the first 2K3 and Madden video, and then do the side-by-side of when I get to 2K25. See what I look like by then. Just wanted to show nothing wrong with sending guys roses. I didn't get it when he said that. I was like, one, you're not actually giving me a rose. And two, was like, if you gave me a rose, what's the big deal? We're not dating, you know? I'm not expecting nothing after that rose. I don't want nothing after that rose. Eye bag progression, I know, right? Oh, getting a little chilly. I don't even remember. Did we watch? Oh wait, no. Yeah, we matched up against them, so we didn't watch the game. I feel like we did watch a basketball game though. I just don't remember who it was. Thanks for the ice cream. Man, ice cream sounds delicious right now. Man, Josh Howard, dude, he went from like an 85, now he's like a 71 or something. I love that 2K got like really, for whatever reason, like Madden 10 and 2K10, they got like really strict on ratings, and it's awesome. But I wish they had done that earlier, dude. I was like keeping track of guys who I didn't know in the slightest, and it turns out they had like one good season. But yeah, that was good enough to get you a 90 overall back then. Do we have to watch this? Nice. So I said during the 2K9 stream. Oh, the rating thing? I agree with you. Besides, it makes guys feel like stars, bro. Kobe being a 95 or whatever at small forward compared to Boobie Gibson at a 60. No, I remember somebody was saying that. I think it was, but like, you know, I don't know how this Bobcats team made it here again, dude. Even after trading Danny Granger, I get it. Danny Granger is greater to us than he actually was, but like, it's not like Manu is like a first ballot Hall of Fame, you know, like crazy player. See, those are the kind of moves I need to figure out how to do, man. I think in 2K15 they made a big deal about how there was only a few 90s before launch. 4, I think there was. That sounds about right. Right now, who are the 90s? Who would you classify as 90s? To me, it's like Shea, Jokic. I don't even know if I'd say Luka's a 90 right now, bro. Bron, KD, Duncan, and someone else. 15. I can't think right now. LeBron. Right now, I wouldn't say LeBron's a 90 overall right now. There's two sides to the game. If I just said Luka's not a 90, why would I say LeBron's a 90? And right now, Shea and Jokic are the only ones I can like definitively say right now I think is a 90. No, he ain't. The Lakers are on a good run as of right now. Having trouble getting RPCS3 working. Downloaded and made 2K11. What do you think the deal is? Like it's I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. Is it saying something about your shaders compiling or something like that? Off old 2K scale, Shea, Jokic, Giannis, Luka. I don't hate it. But yeah, I mean, the reason I was hesitant on Luka is because he's been like injured this year. And he's not a great defender either. Defense matters to me. It says I need to reinstall. Where'd you get the game from? 25, 8, 9. Empty stats, Jimmy. Empty. I don't know. If you guys watch like a lot of like breakdowns that I watch when I'm like editing and stuff, there's a lot of times where the guys just clear out to let LeBron get the rebound, or he'll get an assist when the guy took like 3 dribbles and made a move. You know, I'm not saying only LeBron stats are fake, but I think a lot of stats are faked, in my opinion. Bron playing top 10 ball still, so borderline for sure. I don't agree. I really don't. I think his numbers make it seem like he is. Well, maybe, Jacob. I mean, he's still like a top 10 player and all. I'm just saying, I think, especially now, a lot of his numbers are overrated. Borderline 90, maybe 89. And that's what I'm getting at also, Jimmy. You know? I'm not saying he's one of the worst players in the league, but in my opinion, 90s are guys who are like the best players on teams that are like dominating right now, you know? I don't even think Anthony Edwards should get like a 90 anymore. Last year. This year, I believe. Rom's fun. Yeah? And you 7-zipped it and everything? Alright, man, about to go to sleep. Damn, OJ, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I just assumed you were asleep already. But good night, man. Put on some Batman. Agree to disagree? I guess. Let me send you some videos, Jacob. Let me send you. His shield numbers now have become more saturated. I agree. And you can't even play as aggressively anymore. Can't even bounce the ball hard without getting a tech. 88, 89. That's crazy, man. LeBron is 40, still averaging 25. Yeah, a fugazi 25. Lakers are playing dominant. No, the Lakers just got hot. They were not playing dominant. Alright? Why don't we say the Pelicans are playing dominant for winning like 8 of their last 10? No one says that. I don't think Edwards is any better or worse. The hype was too much. No, last year the hype was justified. Or maybe it's because I like put a lot on Anthony Edwards balling out last year, and he actually did it. And then trading Cat though, that's why the Jazz. I mean, that's why the Timberwolves aren't as good this year, in my opinion. Top 4 NBA players: MJ, Kareem, Kobe, LeBron. It's a good list. It's not mine. It's a good list. The potential was there, but the play hasn't consistently been there. I'm telling you, man, that floor spacing has shifted drastically. When the Nuggets won the chip in 2022 or 3? 23. Anthony Edwards, like, when that was our toughest matchup in the entire playoffs, and he had like glimpses of looking like Kobe. And then 2020, and that's why I thought he was going to have a really good 2024, and he did. So then I was like, okay, I feel justified in my take. And then this year, he's getting doubled, and like Julius Randle is a black hole, and I've said that for years. It wasn't a good trade. I was the happiest man when they made that trade. Edwards has averaged 32, 6, 5 over the last 20 games, though, since Chuck called him out. That's pretty cool. What's the record, man? I'm still underwhelmed as a Wolves fan, though. Yeah, unzipped it, but I have to uninstall RPCS3 every time I try and open. I get an error message saying reinstall might fix the issue. What? That's weird. Are you in their Discord? They try to help out with stuff like that. Like, I was having trouble starting up horror games, and it turned out I had to like change some small setting or something like that. So maybe that's your next move. What's yours? What's your list? My what? List for what? Oh, my like top 4. MJ, Kareem, Kobe. But then it gets tough, because if you just want 4, it's like, is it LeBron? Is it Shaq? Tim Duncan? Even Hakeem Olajuwon gets slept on, in my opinion. I personally kind of disqualify everyone prior to the NBA-ABA merger. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. They all these guys I'm naming right now, it's like a hair difference in my opinion. The top 3, though, I think they're pretty justified in being the top 3. But his recent play hasn't been mainstream. Edwards' last 3 games, he's gone for 40. Damn. Michael Porter Jr., his last 3 games, he went for 30. So that's pretty crazy. I think 12 and 6 over the last 18. That's pretty good. I don't know, man. I just think him and Julius Randle are a bad fit together. I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, man, definitely try the Discord server. And they're pretty fast, too. Like, if you message them right now, somebody will probably get back to you in like 2 minutes. Talent-wise, Hakeem is top 5. I don't disagree with that, man. People forget. Hakeem's like the only player to go on to win a championship without another all-star on his team. Like, who never, ever became an all-star on this team. Like, Jokic technically hasn't done that because DeAndre Jordan was a all-star in the past. But Hakeem did it, and then he did it again. But Clyde Drexler was on the team the second time, but he didn't make All-Star that year. MJ is number 1, 100%. I agree. LeBron, definitely 3 at least. Not in my opinion, bro. He's not. In my opinion, he hasn't done nothing to surpass Kobe. And then maybe the argument is there for Kareem, that he's done more. MPJ, the GOAT, hated him in high school, but respect him now. Why'd you hate him in high school? Part of it is Randall being injured, lol. Oh, like why you guys are playing better? Nas Reed as his 4 makes his life easier. He also actually turned in the corner now when they hedge. Yeah, I've missed so much in this game, y'all. I don't know what's happened. All I know is the score has been like super low and like pretty close the whole entire time. Seems like no one's gotten hot. Before New Year's, he'd let doubles take him out easier. Small sample size, though. Gotcha. Scoring all-time points. Dude, I'm not that impressed by longevity, dude. I'm just not. Right? I'd rather a 10-year sample size over, like, the totality of someone's career. Because, like, he's played, like, what, 21 seasons now? And is still, like, less accomplished than other guys. I'm not like trying to fault him for like playing a long time because that's very impressive, but at a certain point it's like, all right, dude, like you're racking up these accolades, but at the same time you're racking up bad ones too, like turnovers and minutes played. Well, minutes played isn't a bad accolade, it just shows you how long it's taking you to do stuff. KD hit 30,000. Nice. Longevity is impressive, but I value peak first and foremost. I agree. I think 10 years is like the perfect sample size, and then 5 years is like a good one to show like you at your best. This was you were that dude. What did you do when you were that dude? Tom Brady's longevity is different though. Yeah, Tom's longevity is different because how do I say this? His game was never like dependent on his talent. He was just very smart. Great game manager, as some might say. We played him in high school when he was playing high school ball, Missouri, and we went 22-3 and lost to him. Damn, that would sting. But dude, how cool is that, man? You played MPJ in high school and he wasn't hurt. NFL is also different than NBA. It is. Only for quarterbacks though, in mine. They also couldn't recruit and couldn't. Damn, Ray Allen missing free throw. This is totally why people only jump in the fourth quarter. 38 to 28 is not a, spectacular score. We also couldn't recruit. Oh wait, they also could recruit, and we couldn't. Gotcha. Why could they and you couldn't? They had more money or something? Is that what you're implying? I still think seeing a finals logo on Bobcats court looks so weird. Yeah, it does look kind of weird. What about the big Bill O'Brien that was on the court last year though? I don't think I've seen it in this one. Yeah, they took the Bill O'Brien out. They were private school and we were public. Yeah, that does kind of sting. I feel like private schools should be in their own little bracket. Bro, KD and Joe Johnson are just a different breed, bro. I don't know if y'all saw that. Man's pump faked Manu on the 3. Instead of jumping into him and getting a foul, spun around him, drove to the basket, hit a pocket pass, bounce pass to Joe Johnson for the easy lay. It's crazy. People still want it back? Nah, dude. Just because one guy slipped on it, y'all haven't been able to make something not as slippable. I don't know how to word it, but I agree, bro. Yeah. I mean, if they're paying, that's not fair. Or these high schools that are literally sport academics. True. So that's how you guard Joe. You got to get up under his feet. It's good to know that now. Damn, it's just now hitting me. This Jazz team beat me twice. And we lost them in district, not even the state playoff. Played dirty, basically. I know. Hey, it was legal back then. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Do you remember what the score was, Chuck? Also, Chuck, what did you call the late hour crew again? It was Basement something. Basement Maniacs or something like that? I should have wrote it down. We had a 5-point lead. At what point though, Chuck? Basement Chillers. Nice. This sounds like drinks, which I could use right now. I'm thirsty. Damn, Joe. I remember one of my cousins met MJ in '94. He said it was surreal. First quarter. I bet, man. Celebrities. Other GOATs be saying it feels like Michael Jordan has an aura around him when they met him. Tennessee definitely fell asleep watching the stream. I know, right? For a second there, TC, I thought you did too, bro. He's who you need if you match with Jazz in the future. Wait, who do we need if we... Oh, MPJ? Hey, I am pretty cold with his shot in the new 2Ks. Him and Jokic. 94 when he took a break too. True. Was that before his father died too? Because he was probably in a much better mood. Tough. Nah, Kawhi. Man, if Kawhi was on our team, dude, we would be too much. They had MPJ, Jonte, and Isaiah Wilson. Damn. Jonte, the only guy banned from the NBA currently. I was saying, speaking of the landing rule. You right? No Zaza for cheap shot. Yeah, it was before. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Well, she could have got a picture, bro. Ooh, good pump. Why the spin, though, Lou? See, now you got to earn him the hard way. No, I was playing games. What are you playing, TC? You still playing that Dragon Ball game? Yes, that guy. Yeah. Oh, no. It was 93 he met him. Lou Wallen. I know. Yeah. I mean, 93, dude. That is sick. Imagine meeting someone the greatest in the world. Like, if you met somebody who broke, like, a Guinness World Record, that's cool. I met a guy who was like a backup safety on the Broncos, and he had his Super Bowl ring at my high school. He brought it, like he was talking to everybody, and that was cool. I was like, man, this world ain't so big. Yeah, now we are rivals because they left a year after to Washington, and we beat them in districts. Are you? Am I what? No, I started a franchise in 2K15. Oh, God, 2K25 Classic and Modern Fantasy Draft. Sick. All right, yeah. Also, I keep telling Dumplings to put a message in the what's it called, Discord. Apparently he wants me to do it. I keep forgetting to do it. I'm gonna make a more conscientious effort to do it tomorrow. Before I start editing the Madden roster. Before I start editing any of my films. Are you gonna do a dunk contest? Ooh, Chuck. As of this second, 252, I'd be down. But we still gotta do the draft and free agency. So I don't know. No promises. Also, I gotta go all the way back over there and get 2K10 again. Putting in the practice, I see. I know, right? Kinda haven't played 2K in forever, so I had to learn the basics. Okay, we'll wait. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out also, Chuck, man. All you guys, TC, Jimmy, Jacob, even you, Tennessee. I know you're probably sleeping right now. You think Tennessee has an Alexa around her? If he makes that, oh yeah, dude, Manu got 4 fouls. They don't have it on this 2K. I know, that's such a kick in the nards. We should try out the 2K9 dunk contest at some point too. It could be the same as 2K10, but I don't think I ever tried it really. Oh, me too, honestly. Well, there's 2 easy victories right there. Grumps and TC. I had played 2K since 19, so the new controls confused me. Yeah, so I've played all the 2Ks, but man, the last 2K I probably put like over 100 hours in. It's probably like 2K20. If we're gonna do it, we should plan for Thursday or Friday. Why Thursday or Friday? I'm gonna be kind of busy Saturday. I still can't get the hang of 25. You know, I played 25 and I thought there was a whole new thing that you have to use the analog stick, the right analog stick, but no, I still shot with square. I don't know what that was about. Oh, y'all can win. I don't care. I'm running Dumplings every matchup. I know, Dumplings better play his damn games too with how much he's been pestering me about it. Alright, Utah's taking a 10-point lead. It is looking like Utah will close it out in Charlotte territory. I have a date Saturday too. Hey, nice. Get her some roses. 10-point lead. 3-17. Dorsberg. You can't just replace Cheryl Miller with Dorsberg, bro. Cheesy Breezy, are you in here, bro? Dumplings better win by decent margin the way he's been talking. I know. I wouldn't be surprised if that dude was non-stop playing that game so he could beat everyone. Manu with the clutch 3. I feel like I should have took more threes with Steph and Kobe. I feel like I was starting to get their shots down. Arguably, man, I should have started Steph game 7. Not to say Rondo wasn't carrying his own, but would have helped. Yeah, right, I'm not spending that kind of money on a first date. Already paid for the Hey, the Rose is such a kind gesture, bro. That's how you impress. Right. Do you have the list of every team that won since you started? I do, Jimmy. It's on my Excel sheet. Hold on. So minus the last 2 years because I can't remember the like exact outcomes. I put all that stuff in every time I put down who won like MVP and everything. But in year 1, 2K3, 2003, so the 2002-2003 season, Shaq and Allen Iverson beat the Pacers in a 4-3 series. They completed the 4-peat. Allen Iverson got a ring. Tim Duncan won MVP that year. And then the next year, the most controversial year. Oh, wait, hold on, let me catch up real quick. I'm sure he's been putting in reps. You should have played small. Bro, we needed rebounds though, man. Joe Johnson and Kevin Durant was smoking us, bro. There's the Rose. I didn't remember. Did you have the shot feedback thing up when playing? Nah, I don't like to play with that. And the new ones, I kind of just leave it on because I'm too lazy. But yeah, that showed if it was late or early. All right, 2004. The Bucks beat the Kings in the most controversial ending, right? So, the Kings won game 1. The Bucks won game 2. The Kings won game 3. The Bucks won game 4, and it completed the sweep. Milwaukee beat the Kings 4-0. Every time I simmed the game, the record would switch. Kevin Garnett won MVP that year. And then 2005. Kobe Bryant. Oh, also, Shaq was the Finals MVP. Elton Brand was the Finals MVP. Kobe Bryant, Finals MVP. We beat the Pacers 4-1. Jason Kidd was the regular season MVP. Game's over. Yeah, but we got to see the celebration. Dude, that 0-4 ending was messed up. I know, right? That's why I feel so bad for the Kings, because they lost to that Shaq and Kobe team in Game 7 also. I appreciate the dating advice, but no offense. I know what I'm doing. Whatever, bro. Let's see that show. Bobcats sticking smalls on KD too. You're not the only one. Game's over. Alright. Yeah, 2006. The Suns beat the Pistons 4-3. They had a 3-1 lead. Pistons came all the way back. Lost game 7. Kevin Garnett was MVP. 2007. Oh, and Amari Stoudemire was Finals MVP. 2007, Kevin Garnett was MVP again, completing the back-to-back. And then it was Detroit versus the Nuggets. Detroit had a 3-0 lead, but blew it, and the Nuggets won 4-3. D Wade was Finals MVP. 2008, Jason Kidd wins MVP. The Mavs beat the Heat 4-2 and two teams that should not have been there. But Dirk Nowitzki, Finals MVP. 2009, LeBron James wins MVP. We meet the Sixers. We beat them in a Game 7. Kobe wins Finals MVP. 2010, I don't remember who won MVP, but the Bobcats won the title, and I don't even know how many games. And then 2011, and it looks like Utah is about to become champs. Jimmy, I hope that was educational for you. D Wade MVP, you say? Finals MVP. Oh, bastard. Let's see. Game's over. I may be fat, but your boy got Riz, as the kids would say. You got the Riz, or do you got the pockets, TC? Bro, what the cat doing? He just like jumps on me and then like slowly puts his claws into my like hip or something. Very informal, thanks. So you've won 3 times? I believe so. Because in my head I keep saying Kobe has 6 titles, but if we didn't win 3 times, then he only has 5. Still an MVP, we take that. True. Dog. They picked up Brooke Lopez clean on their shoulder. Did they? Damn, I wasn't looking. At least I got the recording though. That's crazy. Your other cat never comes in there. Yeah, I think he's mad at me because I haven't been letting him go in the shower because recently he keeps pooping outside the litter box and it's getting on my nerves. I even shampooed over there and he still did it. All right, Ozzy, I need my arms, bro. God. Who's player of the game? Did they say? Kevin Durant, of course. I will say, man, I mocked them. I said, how could you let LaMarcus Aldridge go? And then I doubled down and said, and y'all let Paul George go? But look, they won their chip. I even said Joe Johnson is no LaMarcus Aldridge in 2K10. And now Joe Johnson has two chips to his name, bro. Jazz Finals. Never thought I'd see that. No one was going through free agency. What do you mean? What's your cat's name? This is Ozzy. I guess that's like some Indian pace or something like that. I didn't name him. And then my other cat's name is Kobe. And then my third cat who passed away, her name was Jardeska. She was the greatest. That cat chose me, dude. When I went to the cat shelter, oh wow, we got shoes for not even playing the game. When I went to the cat shelter, I was looking around at all the cats, and she literally wrapped around my leg. Like, okay, when are we going home? Dude, Marbury out here playing like a 99. Tell you, man, the 5th greatest point guard of all time. Joe Johnson brought home the Finals MVP. What? 24 points a game, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. That boy hooping. Joe Johnson is that dude for now. Talk keeps trying to mute me for mute. Why? Makes some of my messages look crazy. Kid wearing 21 is weird. Oh, KD wearing 21? Yeah, KD. Yeah, I'll probably fix that in the next game. Need a small forward or big trade. Guys, don't sleep on Kobe at the small forward position, alright?